very proud of our team, the work that we did last year. We had some wonderful successes. To include, we had our second National Blue Ribbon School was named Mount Lebanon Elementary School, which was a huge honor and just indicative of the great work that's happening there at that school. In addition, our middle school, Riverside Middle School, was named a South Carolina School to Watch. And they are among a very small elite group of 22 middle schools in the state that have been tapped as a rising middle school based on the excellence and the way that they approach education at the middle school level. We also had our marching band took the state championship. And most recently, we had an FFA team that won the national championship, which is, from what I understand, the first time in South Carolina that we've actually had a team at a national FFA convention win. And I think I'm most proud, though, of just the hard work that's paying off to ensure that our students are college and career ready, as we are ranked 5th in the state for our academic performance. And we're very proud of that, but continue to strive to do even better. Additionally, a couple of other projects that we launched included our Experience 4 marketing campaign. And that really is a way to get the word out about the great work that's happening here in our community and to talk about the work that's happening. And so that was launched. It includes what's unique about our school district, such as our family atmosphere and dedicated people. And it's a way to just, again, get the story out about the good work that's happening. And lastly, something that I'm very proud of is after 6 months of work, we launched our customer service vision. And this is something that all of our employees receive training on, and it's about approaching everything that we do here in Anderson 4, every touch point, going above and beyond, and that's the Experience 4 here in Anderson 4. So our customer service vision is about really providing that excellent service for parents, for students, for employees, anyone that interfaces with our district. That's our goal, is to provide going above and beyond customer service.
How does that work? Give me an example of how the customer service thing works.
When an employee has a child, we, instead of just doing a personal note, we now send them a children's book with a personalized bookmark with the child's name on it, and then the note is written to the child about the importance of reading, and that we hope we see them here in Anderson 4. So it's just thinking about how you can take a simple task and elevate it to make it more special. Well, the number one vision is obviously graduation rate and doing the things that really will ensure that our students, when they graduate, have the skills and the capabilities to be successful, whether they go straight in the work world or move on to further education. But there are some other things that we're very excited about that have been long time coming. Thanks to the 1 cent sales tax, we're very excited about the new track that's being constructed. We actually have not been able to hold a track meet here in Anderson 4 since the 90s because it didn't have 8 lanes. And so we're very excited about that project. It is really going to be wonderful for the community and obviously for our students, and that will be done in September. Another exciting project that really stemmed from going to a conference and seeing another school district rethink about their media center at a high school spurred me on to come back and challenge my leadership at the high school and over curriculum instruction to think about how we could use that space differently to really meet the needs of our students and staff. When you think about a media center, it's probably one of the largest spaces in a school in today's or in past years' construction, and it's probably one of the most underutilized spaces. The days of students going in and checking out books, it's really, is not today's world. So we have renovated the media center, and we've taken all the stacks of books that occupied the center of the space and moved them to the wall so that the entire inside space is very flexible. Everything is on casters, different types of seating, charging stations. It's just a much more flexible space. And then we created 4 collaborative office-sized spaces where students or staff can go in and actually collaborate and work as a team on problem-solving activities. And there's different types of furniture, there's technology in there, writable spaces on the walls. It's just going to be fabulous. In addition to a research center that's kind of the quiet space, we are also including a cafe that will run throughout the day where students and staff can go in and purchase food and hot beverages in the media center. Our media center is used by all the schools. We do a lot, the community uses it, and we're very excited about that. A couple of other smaller construction projects. We renovated the Ag Ed classroom space and labs, and so there's new shelving, it's painted, new flooring, and just gave it a real fresh look, and we're very excited about that change. And then a couple of our schools will have new playgrounds, very similar to what we did at Townville. ADA compliant, artificial turf, just a special place for kids to go play, be innocent, make new memories, and strengthen friendships. We continue to think about safety. It's our number one priority. And this year we did an addendum to our crisis management plan to really think about how we can improve what we're doing in regards to safety and security after hours. So on weekends or in the evenings when we hold events, what are some additional ways that we can make our schools safer or those events safer? And so in the course of that work, which started with conversation about metal detectors and clear bag policy, which are both being encouraged by the South Carolina High School League for athletic events, large athletic events. We surveyed, we involved parents, and we came out of that work with a better understanding that we really just want to send the message that we take safety seriously. And so we've launched a safety awareness campaign. And so when folks and visitors come to our football game or go to an evening event at an elementary school or middle school, they'll actually receive a small safety awareness card that gives them some information on situational awareness, just being aware of your surroundings. If you see something that looks a little odd or you're uncomfortable, report it. And then it also includes information on what to do in the event that there's an emergency. Know where the exits are, and it actually has a floor plan to identify where those exits are for different venues that they may be using for an event, and to include like the football stadium. So we're very excited about those. That will be launched this year. Is an online payment option for parents. We had it for food service if parents wanted to go online and prepay for lunch and breakfast for their student, but we hadn't had that option for registration and field trips and pay for your yearbook, so to speak. So that is actually being launched starting tomorrow at our registrations school district wide, and we think this is going to be another example of good customer service for our parents. And then the last thing, we've been a one-to-one with our technology this will be our 4th year in grades 4 through 12. And we've really tried to think about the instructional space. Not that technology replaces effective teaching, but it's there to supplement and enhance. And so this summer we finished our rollout with new interactive boards for our teachers that just have a whole lot more functionality, and will really take that instructional setting to another level. So we're very excited about that as well. The Anderson Institute of Technology is a huge initiative, and as you are aware, the referendum passed in 2014, and I give credit to the former superintendents in District 3 and 4 and Mr. Wilson in District 5 that really started that vision and worked with community leaders and legislators to make that happen to where we could even have the referendum. And then with the positive referendum, it allowed for 3 of the districts to really demonstrate collaboration and to create an opportunity that by far is going to be one of the most amazing things for our students in the 3 districts. We involved the business world as we created the concept of AIT. And so the programs that are going to be offered are truly the programs that we need graduates in those areas or with those credentials in order to fuel the economy here locally, where the opportunities for employment really exist. So there was a strong partnership there. It is going to be a game changer for our students. They'll be able to, along with the partnership with Tri-County, be able to articulate to a 2-year degree, advanced degree, associate degree, and it'll just be a game changer. I mean, there are so many opportunities. Under the leadership with the director, Dr. Couch, he's been able to garner some internships and apprenticeships, which are just going to be great for our students to be able to go to school, have an internship, possibly a job apprenticeship that could turn into a real job for those students when they complete their coursework and their internship work. Every student is different, and every student has different talents and abilities and passions. And you really look for ways for students to plug in so that you can retain them and get them through the 12 years and educated and move on and be productive citizens. And so sports or extracurricular activities, FFA, are different ways that students can engage in that high school experience and learn those important world-class skills of, cooperation, creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, learning how to learn, even those important life skills of perseverance and work ethic, things like that. But also the world-class skills, the academic piece as well. It all works together. And so, we're very fortunate here in Anderson 4. We offer a lot. In fact, one of our taglines is small district with large district opportunities. So again, with the Career Center and just extracurricular activities, there's a lot of ways that students can engage in meaningful ways. Anderson 4 is just short of 3,000 students. We serve students from 3 years all the way to their 12th grade. And we have 6 schools: Pendleton High School, Riverside Middle School, Townville Elementary School, Mount Lebanon Elementary School, LaFrance Elementary School, and Pendleton Elementary School. Our community, I think what makes us so unique is that truly family atmosphere. We offer a lot, and we are a very high achieving district, but we also are able to keep those small school family values intact. And so we hear that a lot from parents that, their kids receive an outstanding education, but in a family atmosphere way. They can go to our website, it's anderson4.org, or they can find us on social media, because we are on social media, and that's one of our priorities, is to get our story out and to share the great things that are happening. So they can just go on Facebook at Anderson 4 and find us, or on the website.